Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Thursday. We've got 7 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells, and yeah, we'll hop in it. Pretty light slate today, just 7 matchups, starting with the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at -190. The Brewers plus 155 with the over-under at 8.5. Brewers coming into this matchup 29-26. Toronto 29-27. Pitching for the Brewers is Freddie Peralta with an ERA of 4.64. Pitching for Toronto is Kevin Gausman with an ERA of 3.03. Peralta, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. He's given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. It's been rough for Peralta. Gausman, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. The Brewers beating Toronto yesterday 4-2. Brewers, they are just 4-10 on the road, not really getting it done on the road. They were able to get it yesterday, but yeah, really don't like Peralta on the mound. Gausman been pretty good on the mound, only giving up about 2 runs a game here, and I think I'm gonna roll with the Blue Jays at home. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at -170. Philly plus 150 with the over/under at 9. Phillies coming into this matchup 25-30. The Mets 29-27. Pitching for the Phillies is Taijuan Walker with an ERA of 5.57. Pitching for the Mets is Max Scherzer with an ERA of 3.54. Walker, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 1 strikeout. Scherzer, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. The Phillies on a 3-game losing streak right now, back-to-back losses against the Mets. Mets were able to get the underdog win yesterday. Phillies are just 1-7 against the Mets here, at 2-8 on the road. Really not playing that well right now. Scherzer been great on the mound here, and I think I'm going to roll with the Mets at home. Next matchup, we got the San Diego Padres versus the Miami Marlins. Padres opening up as road favorites at -120. Miami plus 100 with the over/under at 8. Padres coming into this matchup 25-30. The Marlins 29-27. Pitching for the Padres is Joe Musgrove with an ERA of 5.64. Pitching for the Marlins is Jesus Luzardo with an ERA of 3.67. Musgrove, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Luzardo, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Padres losing to the Marlins yesterday 2-1. Nice win for Miami. The Padres are just 2-5 on the road against Miami, 4-9 on the road. Really playing poorly on the road so far right now. Musgrove hasn't been that great. He's given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Luzardo's given up 8 runs. I mean, he hasn't been too much better. Coming off a 1-run game, though. And I still think I would take a shot with the Marlins plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we've got the Colorado Rockies versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona opening up as home favorites at -170. Colorado plus 155 with the over/under at 9.5. Rockies coming into this matchup 24-32. Arizona 32-23. Pitching for the Rockies is Chase Anderson with an ERA of 1.31. Pitching for Arizona is Zach Davies with an ERA of 5.68. Anderson, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Davies, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Colorado on a 3-game losing streak, all 3 losses to Arizona, coming off a 6-0 loss against Arizona here. I mean, yeah, they look pretty bad in this series so far. Chase Anderson's been pretty good on the mound for the Rockies here, but Yeah, I just don't like the way they've played in this series, and I'm going to take the Diamondbacks at home. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Reds versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at -160. Cincinnati plus 130 with the over-under at 9. Reds coming into this matchup 26-29. Boston 28-27. Pitching for the Reds is Hunter Green with an ERA of 4.18. Pitching for the Red Sox is Chris Sale with an ERA of 4.72. Green, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 11 strikeouts. Sale, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Cincinnati on a 5-game winning streak, back-to-back wins against Boston. They're playing well right now. Boston just 3-7 in their last 10. They've really struggled here. Reds are 6-1 on the road. I mean, they're playing well. Hunter Green, he's given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts, but he is coming off a 0-run game. And I like the way the Reds have been playing. They're playing good right now, getting good plus money for a money line bet. And I'm going to take a shot with the Reds plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at -140. Cleveland plus 120 with the over-under at 8. Cleveland coming into this matchup 25-30. The Twins 29-27. Pitching for the Guardians is Tanner Beebe with an ERA of 2.88. Pitching for the Twins is Pablo Lopez with an ERA of 4.11. Beebe, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts. Lopez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Cleveland, coming off a Baltimore win. Minnesota coming off a Houston win. Cleveland is 5-1 on the road against Minnesota. 11-2 straight up against the Twins. They've been very good against the Twins here. Beebe's been very good on the mound, only giving up 4 total runs in his last 3 starts. Lopez has given up 11. Hasn't been that great on the mound here. And I think I'm going to take a shot with the Guardians plus 1.5 on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at -220. The Angels plus 180 with the over-under at 8.5. Angels coming into this matchup 30-27. The Astros 32-23. Pitching for the Angels is Reed Detmers with an ERA of 4.93. Pitching for the Astros is Framber Valdez with an ERA of 2.38. Detmers, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Valdez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. The Angels, coming off a White Sox win. Houston coming off a very bad Minnesota loss yesterday, losing 8-2 here. Houston is 5-1 at home against the Angels. They've been very good against the Angels here. Detmers 0-4. It's given up back-to-back 3-run games here. Valdez coming off 2 really good starts on the mound, only allowing 1 run. And yeah, I like the Astros at home here. We're going to roll with Houston. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.